Now, when you first dive into the world of trading, it feels like a jungle of terms and charts. At the moment, you want to find the simplest path, ideally with minimal effort and fantastic results. Now, everywhere you turn, they say neural networks will help with everything and make life more convenient. Although I trust my 20 years of trading experience, I decided to test an AI bot. My win rate is 90.2%. Now, let's see how the bot handles the market today. Maybe it's much simpler than it seems, and even I can be replaced. Many people are afraid to start trading because they think it requires extensive knowledge and capital. But is it really the case? I'm here to dispel these fears and help on my free Telegram channel. More than 10,000 people trust me and enjoy using my advice. I post my sessions and answer questions there. Join through the link in the description below or the first pinned comment. Alright, now let's set up a real trading battle and find out who's better, the most powerful trading bot or me, a trader with 20 years of experience. We'll start with 50 and do 5 sessions each. By the way, I once worked with a basic bot and wasn't impressed, so today I'll start with a small amount because I don't want to lose everything. So I'll increase the investment by 50 units each after every session. Now, sounds good? Alright, now of course we need to set up our trading platform parameters. So let's get to it. Setting up the platform for professionals is automatic, but I advise you to follow along carefully so you don't miss any important details. So, the first value, okay, and next time frame as usual, and I'll choose the 5 ideal pairs. I always look at their percentages. Alrighty then, and everything is ready. It's time to start our experiment. I'll go first and we'll see what bot can do. Now let's begin. Now, starting at the trade on the first pair, analyzing the market situation. Okay. There's been a trend reversal for the recent low, so I'll go long following the upward trend. Should be beneficial. There, great result. First session and such an outcome. Moving on to the second pair, Canadian and Japanese. As agreed, I'll double the initial value and the chart shows a channel movement at the maximum level here. Now, considering my current position, I'll go long to follow this movement within the market logic. I was right again. The market almost mirrored the previous pattern. If you are already wowed by the results and think this video is enough, you haven't seen what goes on my Telegram channel. I show every step in real time, give out signals with a great win rate, and put it all straightforward. Don't miss out, click on the link in the description below or the first pinned comment. Alright, now let's move on to the next trade. Now let's check out the Australian and New Zealand pair. Oh, and classic chart stuff here. So after hitting a local high, there's a downtrend reversal. So I'm gonna follow that trend down. This move fits the current market situation and should benefit from the drop in candle. Nice. Classic setup plus the right call always means a reward. Thanks to my technical analysis skills. Now let's keep on going. Now moving on to the next pair, this time I'll trade a larger amount. As agreed. There's been a long upward candle movement for about an hour, and in this situation a beginner might lose savings if they decide to follow this trend. So, wait a minute. But here, we need to consider the current sideways trend and, hold on. Yeah, so I'll go short here. Great, excellent result. Now let's finish with a final session and do some independent analysis. Alright, we've got the fifth pair, the Australian and Canadian duo. I'll take a good look at the chart, and looks like the main thing here is the logical upward candle movement after prolonged bearish impulses and the start of the bullish trend. So I'll follow and go long. And fantastic. Today's session has significantly boosted my starting amount. It's a good result, but I usually aim for bigger goals and get much bigger results. Before we dive into the main part of our experiment, let's make a few changes in our choice of trading pairs. This will help us get the same percentages and ensure equal conditions. I've already set everything up for the new sessions to match my initial setup. Only then can we get fair results. Let's pick our main players for the bot, and these ones. and these. Definitely this pair and this one. Awesome. It's time to start our trading sessions with bot signals. Let's do this. Now, opening the first pair, and all right, starting with the same amount as before. Wow, the bots are just going short. Okay, let's go short. Let's give it a short and see what happens. Now, it looks like the bot knows the highest candle for this pair and has already been reached. So it's logical expecting a trend reversal. Wow, not a bad start for the bot. It's like it really can give accurate signals. Now, opening the second pair for the bot, Australian and American. Going with a bigger amount this time. So the bots are just going short again. Well, all right, let's trust its recommendation and proceed. Seems like the bot is confident that the downtrend will continue. Dangerous, but let's see. Oh, it worked. That's exactly what happened. I can't say it was a well thought out decision. It was very close to a mistake. On my Telegram channel, I often emphasize that the final stages are very adventurous moments for entry. To avoid falling into such a trap, you better subscribe and stay updated. The link is in the description below and the first pinned comment. But the bot got a good result, and that's what matters. So moving on. Now we're on the next pair with another recommendation from the bot to go short. So it looks like the bot noticed a trend reversal after hitting a historical high, and it's following this change. So I think this is a very smart analysis. So a good call by the bot. This is getting more interesting. We got a nice result. The question about this bot's effectiveness remains open. Moving on to the fourth pair, entering the maximum amount as agreed. So the bot predicts a downtrend here. Seems like the bot expects a downtrend to continue, so I always advise paying attention to the length of the candles, and the bulls are likely to stop the trend here. The bot rushed it, so I wouldn't have done that. And damn, the bot lost 200. My doubts were justified. I don't know whether to be happy or not. On one hand, I've already outperformed it. On the other hand, the bot lost my savings. Okay, now let's put emotions aside and keep going. Let's see if it can redeem itself. Now, final session for the bot, it predicts an upward movement. Okay, I have the feeling that this bot doesn't understand what's going on. There's going to be a strong downward impulse after a small consolidation in the market. Just as expected, the bot destroyed my funds again. I'm genuinely disappointed. There's so much hype around these trading bots, but the result is a loss of savings. Out of 5 sessions, 2 ended in losses and 1 absolutely weird, so what's the point? Now to summarize, I got more in 5 sessions than the bot did. Conclusion, I wouldn't recommend using this bot at all. I'd rather strongly advise against it. So I'm not even going to link it in the description. Do you know why I love trading? Because you analyze, make decisions, and feel satisfied with the results. It's like playing chess, but with tangible outcomes. And you can become a grandmaster too. On my Telegram channel, I show all the moves, share unique strategies, and do it all in real time. It's like watching a match with your favorite teams and even participating in the game. Today, I realized that I can't trust or hand over trading to anyone. The process itself is important to me so I can control it. If you want to be more than just an observer and participate at the highest level, click the link in the description and the first pinned comment. Remember, the whole team is already here and you can be one of us. Come on now, what are you waiting for? See you soon.